At a Senate Commerce Committee hearing, Senator Moreno questioned nominee Ryan McCormack, tapped to serve as Undersecretary of Transportation for Policy, about the growing cost of new cars. Moreno pressed McCormack on whether safety and technology features are making vehicles unaffordable for the average American.
Would it surprise you that I got the VIN numbers of every one of my Democrat colleagues' vehicles and found that none of them bought any of the additional safety technologies on their cars?
I did not know that, Senator.
So when you are actually shopping for a car with your own money, you don't buy the technology. But we're sitting here saying that this should be mandated for everybody else's cars. And what's been the result? We drove up the price of cars, almost doubled in the last 10 years. Car prices have doubled in the last 10 years. That's why cars are now 13 years old and why the fleet is less safe. Think about that. Now, back in 2012, the average miles per gallon on a car was 24 miles per gallon. Is that good or bad?
It is the number, Senator.
Meaning it's not great.
Right.
So you want to make cars more efficient because you also care about the planet. You would say, well, let's have cars be newer. That means more affordable cars. So here's my main question to you, Mr. McCormack. Are you committed to making cars more affordable so that the fleet is younger and it's safer?
Absolutely, Senator. Thank you for that question. I think that you've highlighted this irony, right? That as we add some of these features to vehicles, they bring the price higher and make them inaccessible to most people. And frankly, it's not doing anybody a lot of good if they can't buy that vehicle. The average price of a vehicle is $55,000 today. The average age of a used vehicle is 13 years, as you said.
And all these technologies are even inaccessible to United States senators because when they go buy a car, they choose not to get these extra features that can cost thousands and thousands of dollars. And to a working class American, would you agree that the North Star should be like, if we can get a $25,000 car on the road, that would actually help make that happen?
$25,000 new vehicle would be great, Senator.
How is that possible when you are forcing car companies to put an impairment detection device in a car that would cost thousands of dollars? That, by the way, has a failure rate that is significantly high. That doesn't mean that you encourage drunk driving. It means that you have a thought process that says, I can't force a technology that's going to cost thousands of dollars on a car that's going to prevent people from being able to afford cars. Because these technologies typically become available on very expensive automobiles because those customers, there's a lot more price elasticity.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.